In today's China View, we take a look at a new interactive light installation on the facade of Beijing's iconic water cube. The lights not only illuminate the building, but also channel how people across the country are feeling. Let's take a look.
The LED-lit bubbles of the Beijing National Aquatic Center, which played host to the aquatic events of the 2008 Beijing Olympics, have become illuminated in a wide variety of colors and patterns. The frequently changing lights and colours are part of a permanent art installation called Nature and Men in Rhapsody of Light at the Water Cube. Its purpose is to help to remind people of the harmony between men and nature, a philosophical theme that has been embedded in traditional Chinese culture for centuries. The artwork becomes illuminated at sunset. During the first 10 minutes, as a wake-up ceremony, a shade of deep blue rises from the bottom of the water cube, taking 5 minutes to engulf the whole building. Then the cellular skin illuminates for another 5 minutes in rhythm with the glittering lights. For the following 10 minutes, the lights demonstrate a representation of the public's emotions, along with ancient Chinese philosophy, and then gradually returns back to the original crystal blue colour. The fluid light display repeats itself until 10 p.m.
I think the lights on the water cube are beautiful tonight. After watching the inauguration ceremony, I understand that it's about so much more than just lighting. It's also connected with Chinese philosophy and culture. I think the production team behind this has done really well. It feels so fresh and different. I'm looking forward to seeing more such artwork and landmarks in the future.
I haven't noticed any special visual effects on the water cube in the past, but tonight I really felt how the natural elements had been incorporated into the lighting project. I could see how the lights have been used to represent a connection between man and nature.
The art installation was designed by artist Jennifer Wen Ma and lighting designer Zheng Jianwei. Together with a team of colour specialists, feng shui experts, creative technology and programming experts, the art piece was brought to life. Beijing-born artist Jennifer Ma moved to the US to study art in 1986. She was part of the core creative team for the opening and closing ceremonies of the Beijing Olympics. The idea of the installation has been inspired by the ancient Chinese divination manual and book of wisdom, the I Ching.
I Ching, which is very much about the metaphysics. I'm hoping that there will be new sparks that will strike up. It will allow people to learn and be curious about something that is has such wisdom, but then set in a brand new and contemporary and very state-of-the-art setting.
In addition, the Light project also reflects data collected from social networking sites such as Sina Weibo, a Twitter-like microblogging site. The analysis of the emotions of internet users is expressed through contemporary colour theory, light, composition, rhythm and movement on the building, creating a unique picture every day.
It takes nature and wisdom, ancient wisdom, as one source, and using the other source is the emotional data that's collected on a daily basis of the Chinese citizens from microblogging websites. So we have really up to date, every 24 hours that data is updated. I think Weibo has done a great service to all the people that's involved. We can express freely how we feel, we can talk about what's around us, and as artists, I feel like it's important to keep up with all these new things that's offered to us and discover ways it can be made into art.
The lighting designer of the Water Cube project, Zheng Jianwei, was commissioned to collaborate with Jennifer on the project in 2012. Over the past year, he and his team have been studying the bubbles and thinking how best to make good use of the cellular structure of the water cube to create something lively and tangible, as well as being something that can closely connect to the lives of the local people.
The water cube has an innovative semi-transparent membrane structure. Basically, each pillar is composed of inner and outer air-filled layers, building a comprehensive multi-layered and cross-sectional hardware. This enables reflection and refraction of light. Lights are installed at the bottom part of the outer membrane. It looks as if they light up the bubbles only, but actually they are being reflected to different parts to create the unpredictable and dynamic visual effects.
The water cube is almost like a living creature. The bubbles are its cells, breathing different kinds of emotions every day. Based on 75 types of emotions frequently expressed in the blogs, including love, excitement, anger and sadness, the light installation shifts colours according to the computerized data.
Every day from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m., the computer programs help interpret the mood of the public by collecting emotional data from Weibo. This screen shows the data collection over time. This data is then transferred to a computer system that makes use of the interactive mathematics software, which will then be reflected onto the water cube.
The water cube has become a popular tourist destination since the Beijing Olympic Games was held 5 years ago.
Among numerous landmark buildings around the world, the water cube undoubtedly stands out as the prominent one due to its nighttime presentations. The stadium has 5 surfaces in total, including its top surface as well as other 4 surfaces of east, south, west and north. All of these consist of a series of advanced LED lighting systems.
Zheng Jianwei gave us a closer look at the lighting network structure of the water cube.
We are all very curious about how the resonating system of the lighting works. Inside this tiny door, you will find out the stunning secrets behind the LED lights.
Deep inside the water cube, over 500,000 LED lights are scattered around the roofs and the walls of the bubbles.
LED lights are installed inside in such a way that they cannot be seen by people from outside. Sunlight is transmitted onto the outer membrane and then is reflected back to inner membrane, while some light goes outside directly. This light mechanism is like making use of the resonance chamber in a music instrument. Nobody can predict the direction of light, which beams randomly inside the building. As a result, amazing light effects are created.
There aren't many buildings in the world that become iconic structures, and former Olympic Games stadiums are usually long forgotten following the conclusion of the Games. However, as we enter the 5th anniversary of the 2008 Olympics, the art installation has revitalised the water cube into a site that people across the world want to experience for themselves.
From the field of view, the installation produced avant-garde aesthetic effects. At the same time, the implication behind the installation combines both online data technology and ancient I Ching's interpretations of our worldview. Hence, I believe that people's impression of the water cube will be greatly enhanced thanks to this installment.